waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask you to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad for business. Not good with consequence, I find myself back again, crying on your shoulder. No, it's not good for me, but I still want your body. So dumb, but it's not over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad.
Welcome to free live tarot readings. How you doing? I'm Tarot Oracle. What's going on? Look at this. Look at what I got. The Modern Love Tarot. The video is processing right now. I literally got this 30 minutes ago. And it is very pretty. It is very pretty. Look at how nice this box is. Look at the box. Look at how nice this is. And the size of the book is insane. That is a really, really large book, but yeah, it's here and it is beautiful. Look at the beautiful sides of it. Kozaya, Patient, Bartman, Nitin, and Huda and Chelsea. How's it going? Yeah, there's some lovely cards in here as well. So pretty impressed with this deck. I got a full flip through and review all being processed right now. So it'll be available after the stream, I guess. Yeah, I'm extremely pleased with this deck of cards. I did email her to find out how to get the course that comes with it. So you get a lot of value out of that. I like it. So welcome. How is everybody doing? Megan, welcome. Tammy, how is it going? How is everybody doing tonight? By the way, Megan is going to be on the channel tomorrow at noon for some tarot chat and stuff. You know, that is a big book indeed. We like it big in Texas. We like it big in Texas, and that is going to be that's going to be the theme tonight, apparently. Yeah. So while we wait on people to join and all of that good stuff, we can go through the Modern Love Tarot. It is very pretty, I gotta say. I got a lot of good cards in here. So I got a complete flip through sort of processing right now. KD, hello. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get to KD's question. I can't really read with it now because I got to do a 4K flip through. So, you know, there is that. Got to do a 4K flip through of this before we can read with it. All right. Now that I've started on this journey of organizing it backwards from where it was, it does have, KD, I'll get to your question in just 1 second. It does. I'm a Virgo. I started the process of sorting the cards, and now I have to finish it. So yeah, we also did a Travis McHenry interview today as well. That needs some audio tweaking, but that's going to be up tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We got a Kickstarter deck as well today. The Lubanco Tarot, that is going to be up to tomorrow or Sunday. I got too much stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff. Channels hopping with activity, that is for sure. So KD wants to know, how will I find and when will I find a new apartment? Let's see about that. Let's get the new apartment. The only card I don't like is the Empress, which is a shame because the Empress is one of my favorite cards, but there you go. All right, so I'm a Virgo and I'm OCD. So once I start that, I have to finish it now. Now we will get back to the normally scheduled programming and get the tarot tower going. And the tarot tower is not working. What the hell is wrong with the tarot tower? Is it plugged in? Apparently not. Apparently not. It is dead. We were go with no tarot tower today. It is Tarot Tower Free Friday. There we go. The Waterfall Tarot. Huda, what is up, lady? Welcome, Patty. Welcome. How are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? We got one card that flipped out. We have a acrobatic card within the mist. And the acrobatic card is the Hierophant. Ooh, how interesting is that? All right, let's update the title. Kaylee, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right, KD. Katie wanted to know exactly how and when will I find a new apartment? How, when, new apartment. Let's do it. DYB, what is going on? How you doing, DYB, my friend? It's good to see you as well. All right, need to focus. We were screwing around over here with all these cards. Okay. All right. How and when will I find a new apartment? Let's see about that. Okay, how are you? I'm doing good. I got a lot of stuff going on. It is a very, very busy Friday. We have 2 new tarot decks. I have an interview with a tarot deck creator that I need to do some heavy processing on, and that's going to be up soon. I assume the other new tarot deck will be tomorrow. All right. How and when will we get a new apartment? Hierophant is sort of interesting here. It says that you already found it. Basically, it seems like we've already found it. King of Pentacles sort of reinforces that as well. 5 of Wands and the Chariot. So, okay. Basically, it means that you've already found it. I mean, you're looking... will next be the happiest week of my life ever? Well, DYB, that's a simple one. So, welcome. How you doing? It's interesting. It's like you've already found it, KD. I think that you're already looking. I think that you already found the general area and you sort of found where you're going to be. I don't think that you have much looking else to do, right? The King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. We have a lot of confidence. We have a lot of things going on. The Hierophant sort of points to an institution or a building or something like that. So it's sort of a company, institution, a building. And the Hierophant being here as the first card says it's almost like that you have the place not really planned. I mean, maybe you have it sort of planned, but you have it in mind. You've at least gone over it before. You already know about. You definitely have the place to get that you need to be, right? So if you're looking for how to find the new apartment, it seems that you've already found it. Again, looking at the Hierophant being an organization, a company, a sort of an apartment, a building, I think that you've already sort of run into it. Basically, that's the theme here, right? And as far as the King of Pentacles goes, it seems that it's a little more than you had expected, or we're saving up money. We're trying to get into that mode. It just feels like that we have some work to do to get in there. Even though we know where it is, we know what's going on, it seems we have a little bit of extra work to do to get into the place that we're going in. 5 of Wands says sometimes it's not going to be advantageous if you're going to move, if we're going to get this motion on, and I think you are because we do have the Chariot. Cappy, thank you for your donation. I think that you need to start planning early. You have competition. 5 of Wands, a very competition-heavy card. We have competition. We need to beat out the competition or be a little bit early. A lot of these apartments are scheduling people to move in months ahead. You may want to definitely look into that. The Chariot says you already found it, and again, you are in the process of moving. You know, it just feels like that you're ready to go already. It doesn't feel like, it's sort of like maybe a self-doubt thing to where I'm not really sure about this particular place. But yeah, we have all the indications that you are ready to move. It's just a matter of money at this point. Money, opportunity, and time. Snazzy and Queen Virgo. Ooh, a fellow Virgo. Welcome, Queen Virgo. It's good to have a fellow Virgo in chat. Everybody gives me a hard time for being a Virgo. I like when I have a backup in chat. I like when I have a backup. I have a backup. All right, another Virgo. All right, let's see. Kaylee, general love for the rest of the year. Virgo again, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Let's see. DYB. So we had Kaylee, we had Cappy. So Kaylee wanted a general love for the rest of the year. Let's do that. Kaylee, love 2020 2010. No, it's not 2010. It's 2020. Let's get some love for 2020. You know, I'm not really sure. Pisces, Virgos love Pisces. What do you mean no Pisces love Virgos? The Virgo perfect mate is supposedly Pisces. I'm just saying, it's supposedly Pisces. So indeed, not only is there love for Pisces, there's a whole lot of love for Pisces in the chat. I'm just saying now, I really, really like Pisces. That's my perfect mate. As a Virgo, is supposedly, you know, according to Linda Goodman in Love Signs book. I'm just saying. I read way too many books. And Linda Goodman says, you know, there you go. Oh, let's see about that. Virgos in the house. Okay, general love for the rest of the year. Let's see how that's going to go with the Gregory Scott Tarot. General love for the rest of the year. 6 of Cups. Ooh, that's nice. 8 of Cups, not so much. Strength in the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it does feel like, again, we're moving into 2021, and you really feel this. You're really feeling this moving into 2021. You can't wait to get into there. 2020, sort of a weird year. It's a little bit of an unusual year for sure. We have a lot of different sort of things going on and whatnot. But yeah, 2020 is definitely one of those years that you wouldn't mind forgetting. 6 of Cups says we did have some love opportunities. We have some good love sort of at the 2020 realm. Not exactly maybe what we had wanted to be. We did have some love coming in the 6 of Cups, even if it was love maybe from somebody, somebody maybe that wasn't our ideal person or what have you. We did have some love coming in. The 6 of Cups is a nice joining card. It feels like we had a lot of good opportunities, at least there. Then we have the 8 of Cups. Maybe things did not work out for the best. Maybe things were a bit challenging. We sort of get into, not really relationships, we sort of get into situations where, we kind of regret getting into this. We kind of regret jumping in full steam. Maybe we should have put our foot in the water and see if it's hot or cold or whatnot. 8 of Cups says we're on a journey. We're definitely on a journey. But part of this is a recovering journey as well, though. It's going to be a recovering journey where things are getting better, things are improving as that goes. Strength points to just sort of hanging out and holding on into this Ace of Cups feel for the rest of the year. I think 2021 is going to be a better year overall as far as this is concerned. We're getting into the Ace of Pentacles. We're starting this new thing. We're starting some new feeling. We have a new sort of resemblance to a little bit more of what we want rather than what we're just going to sort of put up with during 2021. Strength says sort of hold down and hold out for that, and that is going to be the best thing here. As far as the rest of the year, it just seems to sort of hold on, hang on, and ride it out, because we're coming into 2021. I think 2021 is going to be a little bit different for you and a little bit better for you as well in a lot of different ways. All right. DYB wants to know if they have the best week. What's the best week of your DYB? I have no idea what you're even asking here. I have no idea what you're even asking here. DYB. So, will next week be the happiest week of my life? I mean, no stress for me. I mean, let's see, DYB, happiest happy ever. Happiest happy ever. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I really wish the Tarot Tower didn't die. I don't know when I did. During my interview with the Tarot Creator today, I bumped against something, and apparently it killed the Tarot Tower camera. I'm not sure what I did. I did something bad, but that's just me. You know what I mean? My chart is pretty balanced. Well, that's good. Reading for the next year. Lady, reading for the next year. Oh, okay, let's go with DYB for now. See if this is going to be the happiest happy of the happy ever next week. We need a lot of good cards here. That's a big demand. That is a big demand for the cards. What do the cards say? Do we have the happiest happy, biggest happy ever? The world we could have. The 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I mean, we have some content. We have some nice things going on there. That is going to be sort of nice going on there. The world is pointing towards that. Now, what am I going to sort of sing for the happiest, happy, 110% happy, etc.? I'm looking for the world, then the sun, maybe the lovers, something that's just going to indicate just a lot of good news cards. We start out with the world, so it is going to be pretty nice, right? It is going to be good. We do have some good things coming in the world. And the Two of Wands, we sort of have control over what is coming in as well. That's going to be important. A lot of times you have some good news, you have some things coming in, you don't really have a lot of control over it, so it sort of drips in slowly, or it has a little bit of a catch to it and whatnot. Two of Wands says we have control and command over the news that is going to be coming in here. That's going to be a good thing. Knight of Wands and Six of Swords. You're going to have to sort of ride it out and ride these good times into the next realm, basically. Basically moving into the next week after that, next year. You're the good news that you get, you're going to be able to ride it out into the future. And that's going to be a really good thing. A really good thing for that, right? The Knight of Wands into the Six of Swords, the double movement card. We're moving in the future. You're definitely going to be using the good things that you get next week. You're going to be able to use those. We have command over those. We're going to use those later, basically. There you go. All right. Oh, let's see about that. We have the happiest, happy, and then we got the cappiest, Cappy Ram. Has Aqua decided not to text me again? Will he? Cappy's having a little bit of problems over there. CR, texting or no? What is going to happen with that? All right, let me get some water in the meantime. Let me check to make sure my video uploaded. Check to make sure that video uploaded because I was having some problems with that thing. The Modern Love Tarot. All right. Did it upload and process? It did. We got 4 likes already. Let me make sure it looks decent. Hang on. Look what just a... And finally, the world. All right. That looks fine. That looks good. That looks fine. People are already watching it. We're good. Next. What is up next? Oh, let's get some action up in here. I want to use that Modern Love Tarot. That's freaking amazing. Modern Love Tarot is my new gold standard for love readings. Basically, if I have a love reading, I'm reaching for it. Bottom line, it is gorgeous. And it's a reader's deck. It has a lot of these subtle images and sort of wild things happening in there and extra meanings and whatnot. Pretty excited, I gotta say. CM, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. This is my Victorian Romantic Tarot replacement. It's going to be the Modern Love Tarot. Bottom line. Okay. Oh, let's see about that. Texting or no? Has he decided not to text me again, and will he? Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's some stuff going on here. Queen of Swords is Corella DeVille. You already know that. We already know that from all my videos, etc., etc. Yeah, there's some disappointment. There's some things happening over there that you're not going to be pleased with. Nobody's really pleased with. Yeah, there's some disappointment. There is a bit of anger. There's some things happening over there. The world says it will improve. Basically, it will sort of come in, but they're closed down a little bit emotionally. I think they've gotten a little bit of the emotions and closed it down and got a little more introverted with it. And the Page of Cups is an introvert, not very good on sharing feelings and all of this other stuff. We do have that sort of a feeling of closing up, a little bit of that Four of Pentacles feel where I'm sort of closing up. I got the closed body language. Maybe I'm a bit upset about something. Maybe I'm withdrawn a little bit, and the Page of Cups sort of gets that feel with there. We got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It says that we're upset now, but we're going to be able to just sort of move past and get over it. One of those things where not going to be too detrimental, not going to be just all bad and whatnot. It is going to be something that gets better over time. So just give them a little bit of time. We're going to get back to the world, get back to that good news. Page of Wands says it's going to be all right at the end of the day. But yeah, we have some sort of an emotional recovery to go through during this part. Yeah, they are a bit upset, right? Queen of Swords, we're in a little bit of that worked up mode. We're able to get out of it, but it is going to take a little bit of time. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Snazzy, welcome to the stream. Snazzy, how are you doing tonight? So good to see you. Snazzy Butterfly wants to know, generic. Spiritual life. We'll see about the generic spiritual life. May not be that generic after all. You know, I'd like to fix this freaking tower cam. Well, what the hell happened to it? All right, it's going over here and it's plugged in. Maybe if I unplug it, then plug it back in. All right, let's see. I didn't hear the happy little boop-de-boop that it usually does when I get the tower cam on there. Tower cam. They're going to be a thing. They're going to be a thing. So I think it's Tower 2. So Logitech Cam, Logitech Pro Cam. That is it. I think I just fixed it. Did I fix it? Did I fix it? That is Tower 2. Tower 2. There. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. We have the tower cam back. I just needed to unplug it and plug it back in. Now that it is fixed, let's go forth and be merry. And I want to go with this one. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And it looks, apparently I'm going to have to manually click it to turn it on and off. That's not good. Yeah, Tarot Apprentice, how are you doing? I'm an IT person to get shut off after you knocked it over. No, I'm an IT person for 30 years. I'm good. But yeah, it needed to be unplugged and plugged back in. But now I have to redo the button. Now I have to redo the button, Snazzy. Got to redo Rodecaster Pro. That's not what the button that I wanted. Now I have to redo the button so it's proper. So the tower cam points to the tower cam. Now I needed to point to tower 2 inside my stream deck. So now when I press the button, now when I press the button, it goes back and it goes on. There we go. The Logitech 920 for the win. The Logitech 920 is full steam at this point. I think we're doing good. Evan, speaking of doing good, how are you doing tonight? Let's see some general stuff. General stuff. Go back to the book. Snazzy, you need the Light Seers. I mean, the Light Seers is like standard equipment. You know what I mean? It's like a car without a steering wheel if you don't have the Light Seers at this point. The Light Seers, and dare I say, the Modern Love Tarot is the new Light Seers. The Modern Love Tarot is the new Light Seers, in my opinion. All right. Generic spiritual life, let's go for it. Let's go full steam for Snazzy. The Chariot. It is about taking your time and not just sort of barreling forward and hoping for the best. It sort of seems like sometimes we just go forward, we barrel forward, we feel like we need to make forward movement, we need to make forward progress. A lot of times that just doesn't work out. If we don't know where we're going, a lot of times maybe we could end up on the mouse wheel, going around in circles. It feels like we're not making much progress. Definitely want to have a plan before we sort of move forward with that. The Chariot, being reversed, being upside down, says, yeah, delay a little bit. Take your time. Let's work out what needs to be next. What is going to be the important things to do? What's going to not be the important things to do? How can we prioritize and sort of triage the different things that we need to sort of get into? That's going to be important as far as sort of the spiritual realm thing going in here as well. The Two of Cups, generic spiritual life, Two of Cups. It does say that your guides are trying to reach you. Your guides are trying to talk to you. I think they have some interesting things to say. I think that you've talked to them before. I think that you have some active conversation with them. It is time to sort of get that back. Make sure that that is in place and that is very active and that sort of is going to be a rock solid, stable place to be, because you don't want to sort of go in and guess at a lot of things when you have these guides. Now, again, I think these are people that you've met before. These are conversations that you've had before, but sort of renew that. Make sure that synergy is there. Make sure that we can sort of get into that realm where they are going to be available and they are going to be able to guide us where we need to be. That's going to be one of the key points that's sort of coming up. The Two of Swords, it does say a lot of different things spiritually you're sort of blinded to. Maybe you don't know what's going on. Maybe you don't really have an acceptance to it right now. There are a lot of informational things that are coming in that a lot of times you just sort of slough off, or maybe this is not something that's important or not really something that I really want to know, concentrate on. A lot of times we sort of need to expand and make sure that we get all of the information. And even if it's some information that we may not want, some information that we may think that we've heard before, it may have some new aspects to it. They're going to be important as we sort of come across and move forward into that. Tarot Apprentice, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Lastly, the Four of Cups, it does say be sure to ignore anything that's not going to be productive for you. If we're moving forward spiritually, don't get caught up in just the junk food of spirituality or the junk food of life. A lot of times we sort of have these things that seem like a great idea. They're not really going to be that way. We have things that are wasting our time. We have things that are being non-productive, that are getting in our way. Make sure you don't get distracted with those, right? Be sort of picky about what you're going to accept, what you're not going to accept. The Four of Cups says just to go forward and do all of that. There we go. Anyway, snazzy. Hope you had a good reading there. We got so many new people in chat. Do the new people in chat want to see a magic trick? Is this something the new people in chat want to see? Do they want to see a magic trick? Want to see the money trick? Because a lot of times we'll have we go into Barnes and Noble. We need some tarot. We go to Barnes and Noble. All we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All we have is $5 when we go to Barnes and Noble. Well, we need some new tarot decks. All you have to do, the good news is, all you have to do is you just go like that. And it becomes $100. Now you can go in Barnes & Noble with a lot of confidence. And you can go in there and you can spend a little bit more money because you have, obviously, a little bit more money now. You don't just have $5, you have $100. And that is the money trick. All right. Let's go next. Queen Virgo. I love having another Virgo in chat. Queen Virgo, you got to back me up. You got to back me up when everybody makes fun of me being a Virgo. It's me and you. It's me and you against the world, Queen. All right. QV. We'll go QVKT. There we go. QVKT wants to know, finding love. Ooh, that is going to be fun. I love finding love. I find love in all the wrong places, in too many spaces, looking for love in all the wrong places. We'll go with a Heaven and Earth Tarot. This is pretty popular, I got to say. Heaven and Earth Tarot is pretty popular now. Barnes and Noble, indeed, they do have tarot. They do have a tarot. I love Barnes and Noble. They have like kind of old decks, though. If you're looking for something new, Barnes and Noble is not really a place to be. If you're looking for something new, you need to watch my program called Tarot News. I have exclusive stuff that I have on the Tarot News program that is just awesome. You got to watch the Tarot News. Please hit that like and subscribe button and watch my Tarot News button. Watch my Tarot News. And yeah, there you go. We got the Modern Love Tarot. Tomorrow, we got another deck from Kickstarter you're not going to see anywhere else on YouTube except right here. You need to subscribe. I'm just telling you now. All right. Queen, how close are you finding love? You've had some disappointments, Queen. That is for sure. You've had some disappointments. We have two. We have not one, but we have 3 disappointing cards. Queen, you've had a rough ride. Queen, it does seem that you've had a rough ride. It does. We have the worry card. It seems that we're sort of concerned about some stuff. I think that you have these opportunities with love, as far as they go, that looks very, very promising. We have a lot sort of enchanting about a particular person. We're really sort of enjoying their company. We have a lot of high hopes about it, right? But it just seems just not to work out sometimes. We have sort of that 3 of Swords field where we do invest some time together and it feels like it was just a waste of time at the end of the day. You know, you feel like that you need to invest time into somebody that's going to be relevant, important, and somebody that's going to stick around, somebody that's not going to use us, somebody's not going to play games. We want to invest that time because there's only so much time. There's only so much time to spend on stuff like that. And a lot of times you feel like you're just wasting a lot of time on people that are just not worth your time, not worth your attention, and all of this other stuff, right? The 8 says you've had to abandon some relationships too. And that happens. That happens. Again, when we have high hopes, now it sort of starts going downhill, and you do have to sort of cut it off, moderately quickly once you realize the direction it's heading. So again, we have some problems with that. We've had some rough relationships in the past, and now we're sort of moving into the next stage. Sort of like you said, how close are you to finding love? Somebody that's going to be worthwhile, somebody that is going to be there, special for us, that we can really sort of be a part of. We can be a part of their life. We can sort of get into that. We can have enough in common to where they can really sort of, we can invest in this future opportunity. And the Princess of Cups is sort of an interesting one. Now, if you're looking at sort of the Thoth feel to this with the whole Crowley deck and all that, the Princess of Cups does say that we are in tune emotionally to something better. In other words, I think you're in tune emotionally to something that's coming. And I think you're looking at sort of this emotional soulmate feel that's coming up next. We say that because of sort of this fiery influence that we have in here with the Knight. The Knight is sort of getting motion. The Knight is definitely sort of an Aries or a fire sign type feel, where we have somebody that's going to take a lot of control, going to be a little bit on the demanding side, a little bit on the assertive side, but overall, at the end of the day, they're going to be worthwhile for our time and definitely be sort of an emotional soulmate. Now, go down and watch my video on emotional soulmates, by the way, to give you a little more information on how emotional soulmates work. I think that you have an emotional soulmate coming next year. I don't think it's going to be early next year, sort of looking a little more towards the mid section of next year. Definitely have an emotional soulmate coming in. That's sort of my way for just the Princess of Cups. Again, that building influence, that building of that, all of these things. And you'll notice all the negative cards are separated out by a positive card in between, right? It says that we're fixing the negativity, putting a Band-Aid on the negativity, and we're getting into something that's going to be, again, a little bit better. So I think you do have an emotional soulmate coming at the, again, mid area of next year. I think it's going to be pretty good. Again, watch my videos, search my videos for emotional soulmate, and you'll see a video. I explain what emotional soulmate is, the 3 types of soulmates and all the different characteristics and how to look for them and whatnot, give you all the good details. And again, I think they're going to be a fire sign. So I don't think you have long to wait. I think that the universe knows you've had enough challenges, and the universe says that it's time for you to sort of get settled in and be a little more happier with how things go. All right, Aries and challenge emotionally. Let's see, Tarot Apprentice. How about a collective read on money for 2021? TA 2021 cashola. Let's see how that is going to go. All right. And then we'll wander around the Modern Love Tarot. I can't wait to read that. Bottom line, I think the Modern Love Tarot is my new replacement for the Victorian Romantic that I'll let go of. It is my replacement, and I'm just saying. All right, we're back here with the Tarot Tower. It's now active. We had to unplug and plug it back in. Oh, let's go. Let's go with the Mons Tarot. Mons Tarot is going to give us what we need to know. It is. I love me some Mons Tarot. This is hard to replace. This is going to be a deck I'm never ever going to let go of. Bottom line, never, ever going to let go of. Mama Bina, we just got started. Welcome. You are never late. Mama Bina is always on time. How are you doing tonight? All right. Let's get some action going on here with this. This is a deck I can never get rid of. Never. It doesn't matter what the value of it is. I can never get rid of it. Plus, I read with it all the time. It's going to look like trash by the time it's worth anything. Anyway, all right. I want that deck. Where can I get that? Tarot Apprentice. Search Etsy. Search Etsy for the for this deck, the Mons Tarot. Mons Tarot Etsy. Search Google. It'll bring you right there. It is on sale right now. I think that is a pre-order. I think so. The last run of the deck, I believe, sold out. I believe. Okay, let's talk about money. Let's talk about finances. We got a lot of pentacles here. We have the Emperor here. I think this is going to be a good sign. What this is telling me, Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. What this is telling me is right now, you don't have a lot of control over money. In other words, you can't just do something and earn a lot of extra money, or you can't just get something where it's going to be a steady income, or you can't find something that's going to give you the income that you need to sort of be comfortable, right? We don't have a lot of control. The reason I say that, because the Emperor is sort of sneaking in at the very end over here. The Emperor says 2021, you're going to have more control. That's going to be important. If we have control over how the money flows in, we have more control and command over how money goes out, then we can balance out and figure out the happy point, or the comfortable point where we have enough money to be okay. We have a little extra money to spend on the new toys and whatnot. Two of Pentacles says we're going to have more choices going in. That could be a new opportunity, could be a new job. It could be something where we have something that we can literally control with money, a new business idea. Somebody asks you to go in for a business. We have this inspiration thing sort of hit us. Two of Pentacles says we have more choices. Emperor says we have more bottom line control. That's going to be where we're at. Knight of Pentacles, it says that the money that we earn, we're going to be able to handle better. Less of it is going out, more of it is coming in. It's going to be important. Hermit says we're a little bit more comfortable with that. We have a light sort of shining over here as well. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We have a light shining over here to the night, which is kind of cool. It just says your comfort level is there, and you know that you have a better comfort level, and you sort of feel it as it's sort of, approaching, and you get that sigh of relief with that. So 2021, I think it's going to be pretty good for your money. Obviously, we're not going to win the lottery or anything. You don't see any of that. It's just a matter of getting more fine-tuned control to the money coming in, the money going out. All right. And the decisions as well. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Sunflower wants to know about the weekend. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. I have next week off. I can't wait. I can't wait. Boo-boo. Weekend. See how that is going to go for Boo-boo. Get some good weekend action. No Thoth. What kind of stuff is it? We'll use the Tarot of the Divine. Tarot of the Divine, one of my new favorites. I gotta say, I said this is the deck of the year. The Modern Love Tarot gives it a frickin' run for its money, though. But the Modern Love Tarot is $40, and this was $13. So, Tarot of the Divine still wins. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see about your weekend. Get some weekend action going on there. That's what you need. All right. How is that going to go? 8 of Coins, page 7 in the high print. Nice. No, I mean, it seems like there's some secrets revealed this weekend. I mean, some secrets revealed this weekend. I think that you have a couple of things that you're going to find out that you're going to be like, oh my, what is that? What is that? I think you have one of those. High Priestesses, we're revealing, we're opening up secrets. The 7 of Swords, we're opening it up. We're letting it open, and we're letting it shine into the light, and we can now see some things are going to be revealed, and that is going to be very, very cool. I mean, sort of interesting to say the least. So secrets are going to be revealed. Secrets are going to have some light shined upon them. 8 of Coins into the Page of Coins. I don't think you felt like doing crap this weekend. I think it's a weekend to just not do a lot of work. I think you got work planned. I mean, you do. You got work planned. I would take it easy this weekend. Don't try to knock yourself out with too much work. Take it easy. Let it go. Let it go. Get yourself some sleep, just like you just want sleep. That's what you need to do. Let all those does it really need to get done this weekend? That's my question to you. Does it really need to get done this weekend? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think you need to just, I don't think you need to just go all out. You need to go wild. You don't need to go wild. You're tired of cooking. Well, welcome to keto. Welcome to keto. You're taking the hard way into keto. You know that? You're taking the hard way into keto. If you're doing good keto, you just go to Costco and you get some cheese, some beef, and Costco has bacon I think that's pre-cooked, that's delicious, that you can eat. I'm just saying, take the easy way out. It's very salty. Your cholesterol will go through the roof, but that's how it goes. Renee, welcome. Renee, it's so good to see you. Renee, did you see my new deck? Renee, did you see this one? Look how thick this book is, Renee. That's insane. I just posted the video. I got this deck like an hour ago. I made the video as fast as I freaking could, edited it as fast as I freaking could, and I just released it right now. This, Renee, look how pretty these cards are. It is just beautiful. They're just beautiful, Renee. I can't wait to read with that deck. It is going to be pretty exciting. Modern Love Tarot. I'll be honest with you. From now on, when I have a love reading, I'm reaching for that deck. It's built for love readings. Renee, it's built for love readings from the ground up. And she includes a course when you buy it. All right. Does Alan have a black magic spell from any of his exes? Hello, B. Magic spell from the ex. You know what deck we need. You know what deck I'm reaching for. You know what deck I'm reaching for. The one that you always need. The one that you need. You desperately need. The Bohemian Gothic Tarot. Fun story, by the way. When this was released, I bought like 9 of them. And I'll let them sit on the shelf for about 6 years. And then I sold them all and I made like $1,000. That is, Maddie, Maddie, you have to get this deck. This is beautiful. Maddie, oh my God. I think that it's built for love readings. It's built for love. We've needed this. Do you realize how long we've needed a deck that's literally built from the ground up for love readings? I mean, the only thing that we've had before is the Victorian Romantic, which was outrageously expensive. We have that really big love tarot in the big package. And, you know, it had all of these sort of not really Victorian. It had sort of these Roman themes in it. I wasn't a big fan because the artwork just didn't appeal to me. But this Modern Love Tarot is just fantastic. Isabella, thank you for being a Patreon supporter. Thank you so much. If you're in chat, let me know. The only thing I don't like, I'll be honest with you, and I said this in the review, the only thing I don't like is the Empress card. The Empress card. Somebody back me up here. Back me up here. I don't like the Empress card. The Empress card I didn't like. It almost looks like it's an afterthought. And I say that because we have these other cards that are just fantastic, like this one, right? So if you just sort of compare the artwork, maybe the Empress card came like the very last and we're sort of in a hurry to make it. I don't know. But we look at all of these other cards that are just gorgeous, that have high levels of detail. Like this one has a high level of detail. And then we just sort of get the Empress card that's a little bit sort of in the background. I didn't like it, but that's just me though. The rest of the deck is just beautiful. Anyway, let's see about the magic. Do we have bad magic coming in from the exes? 10 of Swords. Okay. The first thing that I notice by far, is that the exes leave very angry or disappointed. So Alan seems to have a habit of leaving the exes a little bit worse off than they were before. And you see this with the 10 of Swords, the disappointment this lady has, the disappointment looking at sort of this, the cross and almost like a grave site, right? A little bit of the disappointment. It seems Alan sometimes leaves them a little bit worse off for the wear. Yeah. So we do have sort of the incentive and the motivation a little bit, the incentive and the motivation to, you know, if we maybe we need to do a little magic on that. A 6 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't see anything where I'm just sort of casting anything. I don't see that. I do see somebody that is really, really seriously thought about it. Really seriously thought about it. We do have somebody. I think that's where you're getting this feel from. You do get the feel that something's going on. I think it's because somebody has definitely leaned that direction. You look at this person, they have evil intent. They looking around. They have evil intent, and it is the Four of Pentacles. They want to keep what they have and not give anybody else any of it. And the Four of Pentacles, they have that evil intent. But reversed says, I don't think anybody's actually cast a spell or gone to that. The Six of Wands says they have moved past it over time. And they sort of gotten over it. They sort of done the recovery thing. The Six of Wands says we're not stuck in it. If this was right side up and this was a really bad card, I might say yes. But it's a good card. We have a recovery situation. If you had the Ten of Swords, maybe followed by the Devil, or just some sort of an angst card, like maybe the Four of Cups, to where I'm just not happy overall, yeah, then I would lean towards it. But this card is upside down. We have a recovery process going for that. And the Ace of Pentacles says that we have more of a stability rather than an instability that would be caused by somebody casting something. So I'm just saying no. I'm saying no. Bottom line, I'm just saying no from this. And this deck, I think, is really in tune to stuff like that. In my opinion, this deck is really in tune to stuff like that. All right. Oh, let's see. Queen of Swords, Tarot. Ms. Waits, what is going on? Good to see you, as always. Oh, man. All right. Anybody? I backed a few Kickstarters today. I don't need them, but I want them. Sunflower, I do the same thing. I don't need any of this stuff, but I just love tarot. As you can tell, I just love me some tarot. Yeah, but that Modern Love. I got another deck. So that's the Hierophant. Now they're out of order, and everybody's going to be pissed off. I got to put them back in order. Okay. So, yeah, we have the Fool. We got 1, 2, and then we got 3, 4. We need 5. And so, okay. I think we're doing good over here. We're doing all right. Look at the Chariot. That is too cute. The Chariot and the Strength and the Hermit and all that stuff. Wheel of Fortune. Looks good. Got a lot of good stuff in this deck. Let's see some of the cards. Some of the cards in here look really cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at the Seven of Cups. This is a nice deck. And it's got a lot of internal sort of extra meanings in it as well with all of that. Have a hushed brain. I can't read for myself. I donated twice. Indeed. You have another question, Queen. DYB, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What is your question, DYB? Does anybody have any more questions? What deck is that? Queen of Swords Tarot. That is the Modern Love Tarot. Look at my videos. I just posted a video of it. Chariot reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. It does. It does. Characteristics of your soulmate. All right, let's see about that. Let's do that. Oh, let's see. QVKT. Soulmate characteristics. Yeah, I want to read with that deck, but I got to do the 4K flip through. If I don't do the 4K flip through and everything is in perfect order, everybody complains and hits dislike on the video, and that's no good. I got to make people happy. I run a tarot channel for me, but if everybody's pissed off at me, then why would you even bother watching? See what kind of characteristic they have. It's sort of interesting. So it is an emotional soulmate. We know that. And my video will explain emotional soulmates. You get a lot of characteristics from watching the video. The Lovers. Well, it sort of makes sense with an emotional soulmate, right? The Lover says that we are sort of in bed, no pun intended. We're sort of in bed with that emotional aspect. We can read your emotions. We sort of know when you're sort of out of sync with emotions. We know when things are wrong. We know from a distance and all that other stuff. The Hermit, they're used to being alone. I don't think they're big on going out and socializing. They do it when they have to, but they aren't big on going out and socializing. They're a little bit reticent to sort of get out there. Sometimes they're going to have to be encouraged and sort of coaxed into that. Four of Wands sort of matches with the Hermit, a little bit of a homebody. They like to sort of sit around, watch some TV, check out some stuff. I actually think that they do work from home. So that's going to be sort of a thing there. They do work from home. So that's going to be one of the things where, again, why they're reticent for sort of getting out. Death said they are ready for a change, though. So if you're looking for somebody that you can sort of talk into a little bit of different activities, you can sort of drag them out of the house. I don't think that's going to be a big problem because they are ready for a change. Death says, I'm ready to sort of go forth and get a little bit of different behaviors and get a little bit of a change. You know what I mean? And all of that. Must be a Taurus, maybe, or somebody that works from home. A lot of people that work from home, they just don't go out because they're so used to sort of being at home all day. All right, on December 21st, will DIB in need receive information from foundation companies? Okay. Receive information from foundation companies on December 21st. What is it? That's Monday? Is that Monday? Let's see about that. When is the 21st? I get one of my board games. I ordered a board game, and I get it on the 21st. That is Monday. All right. Let's see about DYB, get some information on that. We haven't used the Thoth today, but that's okay. Hey, that rhymes. We use the Hermetic Tarot for this. The Hermetic Tarot. Ilse, what is going on? Good to see you. Monday. Some people love watching things that pissed them off. So, yeah, well, that's true, too. Maybe. I'm not the pissing off people kind of person, though. Rising Storm at Tarot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. For the children. Did you want a reading for the children? I'm not really sure what the question is. Let me know. Welcome from France. Soleil Oracles. How is it going from France? Is France settled down now? Soleil, is France settled down? I know we had like burning and Paris was in flames and whatnot. All right, so we're going to get receive information on the Monday from this one. No. Knight of Pentacles, not really getting the information we need, not getting sort of an open door to that. The Ten of Cups, they're sort of comfortable with that. Four of Pentacles is interesting. It does point to a bit of holding back. I'm holding back this information. There's a good reason that I'm holding back this information, but I will give it to you later. So bottom line, I don't think Monday you're going to get the information that you want. I think that they're holding it back on purpose. They have some other things to do with it. The Ten of Cups, it's a better situation for them to hold back right now. And as well, we have sort of the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not really willing to give something up at this point. You just sort of see that with the Four as well. Spiritual work, Ursula. It is a drawing of the age of Aquarius. Is it a good time for me and my family to move from our current home, or when would be a good time? Yes, Monday. You got it, Tammy. Okay. Let's see about that. By the way, if you're new here, if you're new here, there is no list, donation take party, and then I pick at random. Southern Soul Tarot in chat is going to be on the show tomorrow at noon Central. You need to join us for some random tarot chat. Random tarot stuff. I love the random tarot chat. I can sort of relax. I don't have to read. I don't got to stress. I don't have any of that stuff. I just sort of relax. All right, the feelings of Karen towards me. Let's see about that. Let's see what Karen thinks by using the Vox Arcana. Huda and Miss Sunshine, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see what the feelings are towards you. Then we'll do Huda, then we'll do Ilse. And see about how that is going. How are they interested in us? Do we have any good possibilities on there? See about that. The Chariot, they're mixed. They are mixed. Strength and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. They're on and off. Bottom line, they're on and off. Sometimes they want to move forward. Sometimes they don't. You do have this sort of Ilse, you do have this feel, right? The Knight of Wands, sort of an active card where I'm coming towards, I'm sort of moving in that direction. And then we have Strength. I'm sort of backing off a little bit, right? The Devil, I'm hesitant sometimes. Sometimes I am on, sometimes I am off. I think they're mixed. I don't think that you're going to get a consistency from this person. One day they're going to be highly interested. Another day they're not going to be interested at all. They seem to just be hot and cold a little too much. The Chariot overall, I think that they do want to sort of get some communication with you, get something going, get something sort of started, right? You do have that feeling of, I want to get something started and going. I need to move forward with at least something. But again, we're really hesitant. That Devil is sort of holding us back. Strength is a little bit of a holding us back. I think that they sort of want to reframe things if they want to move forward. Sure, let's move forward, but let's reframe how we're going to treat this. And again, we have a lot of inconsistency. And whatever Karen is up to, I think Karen has a lot of inconsistency overall in a variety of things. I don't think there's like one part of their life that they're inconsistent with. I think that they just have this random spew of stuff going on all the time. All right. Hello, B, D, Dave, and Queen of Swords all at once. Thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. Let's sort of see here. We are backed up for a while. All right. All right. Miss Sunshine, any past person coming back? Miss Sunshine, that's a good question. Welcome back, by the way, Miss Sunshine. Good to see you. All right. Past person coming back. Let's see about that. The 12 Days of Christmas, just like the song. We had almost 60 freaking people a minute ago. That's a lot of people. Welcome, by the way, everybody coming in. How are you doing tonight? It is Friday night on the Tarot Oracle channel. Please hit that like and subscribe. It's going to be hot. I'm telling you now, it's going to be hot in here. We got a new tarot, the Modern Love Tarot. It's here. I just posted a video. We're going to have a 4K flip through the Modern Love Tarot. We have another new tarot deck coming tomorrow, and I'm going to have a video on that in the morning, and that is going to be exciting. We have an interview with Travis McHenry, a tarot creator, about all the projects he's working on and all of this stuff. He gives a little bit of advice about making tarot as well. I mean, this is a place to be, place to hang out, and appreciate you hanging out with me. Okay, person coming back, the Empress, not really. Seven of Wheels, not really. Strength, and the Three of Wheels. I think you've laid the groundwork for somebody to come back later. In other words, somebody that's left recently or somebody that's left in the past is definitely sort of on a schedule to come back. Right now? No. Later? Yes. We have much better chance later than now. Again, it seems like that. Kristen, thank you for your donation. I got your question as well. Thank you so much. It just seems like Southern Soul Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, it seems like that we just are laying groundwork. Ilsa, thank you for your donation. We're laying groundwork for somebody to come back later. Do you have somebody from the past that's coming back now? No. Have you laid the groundwork for a later interaction with somebody that's going to be coming back? Yes. So maybe we're thinking of the same person. Maybe we have that feeling of the same person. But bottom line, not now, but definitely later. When I say later, I would give it towards April. I think April, you're going to see this activity sort of peak, and it sort of hits a point where you need to sort of look into that. All right. April is going to be your month for that. Rising Storm Tarot. How does Capricorn feel about me currently? All right. We got a lot of wild questions tonight. Southern Soul Tarot. Kristen. Rising Storm. How does Capricorn feel about me currently? Let's see about that. Will DM and I work out? Okay. All right, RST. RST, how does a Capricorn feel about me currently? Would be a good deck for that. If I'm going to be a Capricorn and I have feelings for you, I would be using a Ciro Marchetti deck. That is for sure. Everybody says this deck is really thin. I like it. I don't think it's that bad. I'm the only one that doesn't think it's that bad too. It seems like a lot of people don't like this tarot, but I adore it. I use it every day, in fact. Oh, let's see about that. How do they feel about me currently? Well, I do have a lot of reverse cards. The Nine of Wands. It seems that they're still recovering from something. We have a recovery process going on, right? A little bit of recovery process. The only card that's right set up is a Nine of Wands. That is that I've been injured and I need time to recover. It just seems I've been injured. I need some time to recover. This is something that need to sort of take it easy for a little bit. I need some space. I need a bit of time for that. The Four of Wands, definitely not comfortable in the same space. They don't feel at home. They don't feel too comfortable. They don't feel like they're making a lot of not really progress, but they don't really have a lot of that good stuff going for that. The Page of Wands being reversed, they don't feel like moving forward. They feel like the action that they've done sometimes was good in many ways, but had a downside of sort of a negativity to it in the long run. They feel like some of their choices have been taken away too. That they feel like some choices that they should have, they no longer have because they were taken away. Basically, there you go. Yeah, that's how they sort of feel about you. Sort of a weird message here, but basically it's sort of a back off, sort of like the dog growling, a little bit of the dog growling, and you don't want the dog to sort of nip at you, so you back off a little bit. This is basically the summary of that. That is the summary of that. Austin, you got injured. What happened? That's not good. All right. Yeah, we're ending soon. We're ending soon. We got like 8 readings to do, and then we're ending soon. All right. Hello, B. Just became your Patreon. You're Isabella. Thank you so much, Isabella. I appreciate you. One more question about the black stone to cancel. A woman that thought about doing it. How long ago was? Okay. How long ago was the woman? Okay. Bad spell. HB. Thought about badness. Is badness a word? I think badness is a word. Roseanne, what is going on? Good to see you. Let's see. I don't really want to use that one again. Let's use this one. I love this one for time frames. This is becoming my new favorite deck for time frame. Sort of like that. Yeah, Austin, how'd you injure yourself? My ankle got hit hard by a shopping cart. Ouch. That's no good. Did you get workers' comp? Did they let you go to the doctor? I think when you get injured on the job, basically you get medical attention for free, right? Assuming it's a decent job. I don't know. All right. Let's see about this. I mean, how long ago did they think about the badness? Feels like 7 months. I mean, you got the 7. All right. We got the 7 combo here. I think it was 7 months ago. 7 months ago was when it had the High Priestess. They're sort of researching how you want to do that, or how it would be sort of what would be a good plan to get that done. The Queen of Spades, it says we're still angry. We didn't really just get out of it, right? Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We didn't just get out of it. We're still sort of stuck in it a little bit, but we are a bit bitter. But I think 7 months ago is when that sort of happened. And again, they did some research. You can see them looking into the books, checking it out. I think they went and Queen of Swords. No, you're in the queue. By the way, here's the queue. It's big. We are here. Yeah, no, we are here. We got all these to go. So you are here. You are there. Or no, yeah, you are there. You're there. There you go. All right. So yeah, 7 months ago, basically. All right. Thank you for your donation, Jay. I appreciate that. Oh, let's see what's going on here. So D-Dave, have I been accused? Are they dishonest with money? Have I been accusing? Money. All right, DD. Money situation. Definitely sort of an interesting question there. Let's see about the money situation by using the This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot will get us where we need to be. Have I been accusing or they dishonest? Okay, so it sounds like that somebody ripped you off, or so you think, but you want to make sure that they didn't rip you off. That's basically where we're going with this. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. Then the Queen of Swords wants to know, is it final with DM, the Dungeon Master? DM. Are you accusing them? Or are they worth accusing? I don't think they're dishonest with money. I don't see anything at all that would indicate that they're dishonest with money. The Empress, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. They really enjoy money. They're sort of focused on money a bit too much. It is a bit too much of a high. Money is a bit highlighted a little much. But yeah. I don't think they're dishonest with it. I don't see anything that would mean dishonest. I don't see the Devil. I don't see the Four of Coins. I don't see any of the usual cups that I would look at to see somebody being dishonest with. Maybe the 10 of Pentacles being reversed. Maybe the 3 of Pentacles being reversed. Ace of Pentacles being reversed. Anything like that. Sort of being sneaky with money, being greedy with money. The 4 of Pentacles would have been great for this. I just see the Empress, the 7 of Cups, be a little bit too attached to money, be a little bit too focused on it, maybe a little too much as far as conversation goes. Or they're sort of very emotionally attached to it. So when they talk about it, they give off weird signals and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't see that being a thing. Queen of Swords. Will DMI work it out, or is it final? All right, we'll do the QST. We'll do a throwdown. We'll do a little bit of a throwdown. We have a tarot throwdown. That's what we need, is a tarot throwdown. Let me get the sound effect. And here we go.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Tarot throwdown is happening right now. Queen of Swords on the left. On the left is working it out. On the right is being final. So working it out is on the left and being final is on the right. We'll see the good, the bad, the indifferent of all of that. All right, working it out. Working it out is very dependent upon you. Queen of Swords Tarot, working it out is very, very dependent upon you. You have spent a lot of time on this. You have spent the effort on this. You have sort of dedicated yourself to this. And it feels like you've just wasted a hell of a lot of time. You know, bottom line, you have just wasted a lot of time on this. And I think you feel kind of upset with it. But you're in control here. You're in control. If you want to work it out, you hold the key. You have the driver's seat, the steering wheel. You have everything that you need to do that. One of the big leans for you here in this situation is how much time have I really wasted on this? I've planted the seeds. You have control. How much time do you really want to waste on it? Is this something that you can work out? You feel really bad that you did waste that amount of time. You feel like you want to leave. And bottom line, you're tending to want to leave. The bad thing about leaving, the bad thing about just cutting it off completely is you're going to be alone. The Hermit, you're going to be alone. The Empress and the Ace of Cups, I don't think you're going to be alone for long. The Ace of Cups does say there are some people that are coming in. We do have some more opportunities, some unique opportunities coming in the future. I don't think you're going to be alone for very long, but it will make you more comfortable in the long run. So if you're looking for comfort, and sort of being at peace, it's time to cut it off. If you're looking for comfort and being at peace, but you will be alone, And I say comfort and peace. The Empress is very comfortable. You do have options coming as well, but you have one foot out the door already. I mean, this is sort of like a rhetorical question at this point. You have one foot out the door. You have this action card. You have this movement card right here, but you really feel hesitant and very hesitant to do it because you felt like you wasted a crap load of time. I mean, again, both parts of the throwdown point to you leaving. One says you're going to be leaving anyway. One says leaving, you're going to be more comfortable in the long run. You have another relationship that's going to be pretty good later on and all that stuff. But there you go. That's sort of where you're at. Okay. Ilsa, the feelings of Fabioli? Fabioli? Is that how I'm not butchering that pronunciation? Let me know. The feelings of this person towards me. Is that going to be a thing? Before we do that, though, we had Kristen email me today. Will I get a call from Jenny, Contact Center Operations SME? Let's see about that. The Operations SME. Not what sure. Subject matter expert. That's SME, right? Somebody back me up here. Is that subject matter expert? All right. Let's see what we're doing with that. Let's go with everyone's favorite, the Bonefire Tarot. Actually, I pulled this out last night. Somebody complained about it. Somebody didn't like the Bonefire. They're like, I don't like that Bonefire, man. Why do you got to be using that? All right. From Minute Lady, welcome back. Ursula, your name was not mentioned. All right. You are correct. Let's see how this is going to go. Will I get a call from this person? Get this call from Strength, the Lovers, King of Cups, Knight of Coins. I think so. I think so. That is going to be the answer. Yes, basically. The Lovers says you get a connection with somebody, which obviously you're looking for this connection. Kristen's looking for this connection. So the SME, the subject matter expert, is going to be calling you. The Lover says we have a connection. Strength says that it's almost like they've been waiting to make the connection. I think that you are already chosen. They already have good things, good feelings about you. I think that you have already been chosen. You're sort of moving forward with that. King of Cups does say that we do have sort of this relief, as they call, and we do have a lot of sort of interest and sort of a lot of fun and feel from that as well. And the Knight of Coins says they bring money, they bring opportunities with them. So that is looking pretty good as well. There we go. There we go. They're bringing in the good news. Bringing in that good news. Okay, let's see. The next one, Kozaya, P feeling. Oh no, we had the other reading. Let's go with the other reading. Feelings of Fabioli. Feelings of this person towards us. We will use everybody's favorite, the Wizard's Tarot. This is a good one, a nice one. What deck was that? This Might Hurt Tarot. Indeed, Did I not put it? I didn't put it the graphic up, did I? I try to be good. I try to be good. I do. I try to be good and post all the tarot decks right there so you can see it. But sometimes I forget. Sometimes when it's busy or I'm lazy or stuff like that. So what are their feelings towards us? The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Moon. They see you as a source of stability. You are a stable person. The Moon says we like your stability. We like you being stable. We see you as a source of stability. You're always going to be around. It's not like that you're going to bail. You're not going to leave. You do have sort of that feeling of, you're always going to be there. And because of that, I don't think this person treats you as well as they should. I don't think they treat you as well as they should. I think it's almost like that they know you're going to be around and therefore they're just going to sort of do their own thing. We have that Devil influence there. A little bit of that Capricorn influence is going into the Moon. They know you're going to be around, so why bother doing a whole lot of anything? You know what I mean? It feels sort of has that feel with that. The Ten of Wands as well says they don't really want to be burdened with anything serious. They don't want to have anything just sort of stacked up against them. They're just sort of going to sort of take it as it goes. Basically, the bottom line is they're going to hang out. They're going to do what they always do. They know you're going to be around, so why bother doing much? The Devil says they do have a little bit of that influence with their Eight of Wands. Not a lot of action going to be coming out from this particular person. So there we go. So they do like you, but they're not willing to do a whole lot. And I think that you're waiting for them to do something. And it may be something where they're just not going to do that. All right, peace feelings towards me. We have a lot of feelings it's a feelings towards me night. And I want to use the Modern Love Tarot. I want to use the Modern Love Tarot so bad. You have no idea. This would be a beautiful question for that Modern Love Tarot, but I can't, because if I mess up the order, everybody will yell at me during the 4K flip through. And I'm not going to sit there and reorder that stupid deck. Let's get a little bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas feel going on here, because Christmas is next Friday. Christmas is Friday, not next Friday. Friday, this coming Friday. A week from today. It is going to be here. It's going to be here. Christmas. I'm going to be here on Christmas, by the way. If you want to join me, if you want to see some tarot action, if you want to hang out with me on Christmas, I'll be here just for you. What are their feelings towards us? I mean, they got the Four of Candles. We got the Knight of Candles. We got the Potions. They are very interested. They are very interested in contacting you. But we have the Page. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands, which is a very movement oriented. We have all of this fire energy, a lot of fiery, hot, heated action, a lot of fiery energy going on here. A lot of good stuff. But we have the Nine of Potions. I mean, it does say that they will contact you. Yes, I do think we have too much fiery energy for them not to be contacting you. We have too much fire energy for them not to be interested, for them not to be sort of leaning in your direction and sort of interested in you overall. We have a lot of good stuff for there. Bottom line, yeah, I mean, I think that they will be contacting you. I think it's going to be a couple of weeks, though. Not going to be like tomorrow or anything like that. We're looking at a couple of weeks, maybe a month at a stretch, but there's a lot of fire brewing here. I think that you have something coming in, moderately soon type feel. There you go. All right. Huda, or not be doing anything for Christmas. Yeah, I'm doing a lot for Christmas, but I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back at 6:30. So I'm going to visit the family, and then I'm coming back, and I'll be sitting around here. I mean, I'm already going to be here that night. I might as well just go online. All right, we got money for 2021, and then the Scorpio. All right, J.A., money and Scorpio, and then we will be out of here. Then we'll be out of here. All right, what's a good money Scorpio combo deck? Yeah, let's go with this one. I do enjoy this deck. This is a fun deck, too. This is one of those decks, once you see it, you want it. That's one of my problems. If I see any tarot deck at all, I immediately want it. You know me. So once you see this one, though, this is just beautiful. Nice artwork deck. It's pretty. Has a lot of beauty to it. I really enjoy this tarot. All right. So the first question is money for 2021. Money for 2021 is going to be like money for 2020. 2020 was a bit hard. So JA, 2020 was a bit hard financially. We do have this 10 of Wands. We feel like we're carrying the load. We have a lot of responsibilities. We have a lot of things to catch up on, but it is improving. It is improving, but I don't think it's improving fast enough for you. It feels like we need it to move a little bit quicker. We need the money to be a little bit resolved more expediently than it currently is being. And it feels like that you don't have a lot of things that you can do to sort of make that happen. I think some of that's going to get cleared up a little bit. The Ace of Pentacles says you do have some money coming in. We do have some money moving in 2021. So if you're looking for a little bit of financial situation being better, Ace of Pentacles says we have the opportunities, we have things that are going to sort of be there, they're going to help us out, bottom line. And we do have sort of the king field of where we're holding on to the money, we're able to get it, we're able to keep it. And that's going to be one of the important things, that it's not sort of just bleeding out. You don't get the money and then all of a sudden you're just sort of bleeding money. I don't think that's going to be a problem. 2021 feels like we have a few opportunities that are going to make the difference coming in there. And finally, how does the Scorpio feel about JA? Let's see how the Scorpio feels about you. Get a bit more of that action, a little more of that shuffle action. ASMR right here on the channel. ASMR right here on the channel. We're going long tonight. Long and strong. No pun intended. Not sponsored. Okay. Long and strong. How do they feel about you? The 9. I think they have other things going on with other people. Entertainment purposes only type thing. How's the Scorpio feel about me? I think that they have other things going on with other people. It seems that they have opportunities outside, and they're sort of switching back and forth between the two options, right? A little bit of switching back and forth, adopting what they can, going where they can, how they can, and how they can do it. It's going to be sort of important there, but there it is. But I mean, they have different opportunities with different people. You're in the opportunity list. Does that mean they're just going to sort of be dedicated to you or anything like that? Entertainment purposes only, obviously, but yeah, they're back and forth. They're a little bit too back and forth, actually. A little bit too back and forth, but there you go. All right, so that is it from me. I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you then.